Today I'm going to tell you an interesting story about the life of Saint Eusebius of Vercelli. Saint Eusebius was an Orthodox bishop who defended the Nicene Creed and is also the patron saint of courage and persecution. He was born around the 4th century from Sardinia, and in his early life he showed a deep love for scriptures and Christian discipline. When he was young, he traveled to Rome where he was ordained a priest and was well known for his holiness and strong moral character. In 340, he was chosen as the first bishop of Vercelli, a city in northern Italy. When he became a bishop, he chose to live with his community and clergy. Unlike many bishops of his time who preferred to live a monastic contemplative life, he wanted to live closely with his flock and priests. He believed that bishops should lead their people closely, sharing a common life of prayer and service in order to strengthen the church. This way of life soon became a model for other dioceses to follow. During his time as a bishop, the church was deeply divided by the Arian controversy. It was a heresy founded by Arius who strongly denied the divinity of Jesus. When Eusebius became a bishop, he courageously defended the teachings of the church by proclaiming that Jesus was a true God and a true man. During the Council of Nicaea, he used all his knowledge in the scriptures and theology to defend the true divinity of Jesus. Even though he successfully convinced many other bishops, Arius had strong political connections, and this became a problem. This was because he put himself in direct opposition to some powerful political leaders, including Emperor Constantius II, who supported Arianism. In 355, Emperor Constantius summoned all bishops to a council in Milan. During the council, he ordered all bishops to condemn Saint Athanasius, one of the fiercest critics of Arianism. Eusebius stood courageously against the emperor, refusing to condemn Athanasius and insisting on affirming the divinity of Jesus. Because of this, he was arrested, and to silence him, he was sent into exile, which marked the beginning of his sufferings. He was expelled to distant lands with no food, and was left to suffer from hunger. For years he lived in isolation and settled in the harsh deserts of Palestine and Egypt. Even though he was a bishop, he never longed for help and rather offered his sufferings to God. While in exile, he continued to encourage the faithful through writing letters, urging them to remain loyal and true to the teachings of Christ. In 361, Emperor Constantius died, and this brought change to the church. The following year, Julian became the next emperor, and he immediately ordered all bishops to return to their seats, regardless of the circumstances of their exile. This brought an end to his suffering, and he returned to Vercelli, where he rebuilt the church and continued to preach and uphold its teachings. In 371, he happily passed away, leaving behind his legacy as a defender of church teachings. Today, the remains of his body are kept inside the cathedral of Saint Eusebius of Vercelli. His feast day is celebrated every 2nd of August. If you like stories like this, support us, follow, like, and subscribe.